seems that every time I ride down to Fremantle to have a coffee, I find something else wrong with the detours around the Fremantle Traffic Bridge project. The detour on the path alongside Canning Highway is pretty hopeless, but poor worksite planning and management is making it even worse. Behold, the brand new section of path that is already badly broken because it wasn't constructed robustly enough to cope with the trucks and machinery that have to cross it on a regular basis. The first time that I went past this worksite on the southern side of the river was on the 3rd of August 2024. That means it has now been in operation for 6 months, so you'd think something would have been done to ensure workers and suppliers can safely drive in and out of the site, especially since this detour is scheduled to be in place for nearly 2 more years until December 2026. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not keen on the idea of driving a truck along Canning Highway and entering the work site by having to bump across a concrete curb and then a footpath with zero traffic control, especially if it's wet and the ground is muddy and boggy. That doesn't seem like a safe and sensible option to me. You'd think they would have gone with the same idea as the Causeway Bridge project, where they constructed a large concrete pad that provided a safe entry and exit zone for trucks and utes and heavy machinery. Now, obviously they've got less space to work with in Fremantle, but why not replace the curb with a flat ramp and build a proper reinforced driveway from the road into the worksite? I'm guessing they dug up that section of path to get at the services underneath, and that work provided the perfect opportunity to build a thick reinforced pad with a ramp instead of a flimsy bit of concrete that clearly isn't capable of dealing with the loads it's being subjected to and isn't fit for purpose. If the current rate of wear and tear continues, this section of path is soon going to be a hazard to anyone trying to use it. It's bad enough that the detours around the bridge work sites are half-baked and badly managed. It's unbelievable that site access for trucks and machinery wouldn't be made as safe as humanly possible for both the workers and the general public who are using the path or sharing the road. Unfortunately for main roads, the Boorloo Bridge project set a very high standard around the provision of safe and effective detours for cyclists and pedestrians, as well as safe and effective work site access for contractors and staff. The Fremantle Traffic Bridge project is utterly failing to get anywhere near the best practices that we experienced on the Boorloo Bridge project. And that's a serious problem because it means that lessons learned on one major project aren't being applied to subsequent projects. And that is a major project management failing, and Main Roads needs to do something about it.